It was good, man. It's your boy GSECAPONE. Smash that like and subscribe button. Shout out to Say Cheese. This video about Charleston White and Soulja Boy, man. He confront that nigga on live. I'm about to see what the fuck this nigga talking about. And shout out to Street Gossip too. He the one who caught this shit. He caught the upload, I guess, on IG. Or whoever on IG caught that upload. Shout out to them, man.
Charleston White has been taking over the social media lately with his wild videos and most recently his altercation with Soulja Boy. He confronted Soulja Boy on live after the incident, but before we get into that, let me show you who Charleston White is and how he even got here. Charleston White is a 53-year-old Fort Worth native that uses YouTube to express.
It's crazy because y'all on my live get to see my bloopers first before I even get to upload them shits.
His opinions and troll his enemies. He claims he is a motivational speaker and has even gained over 120,000 subscribers in just a little over 2 years. Coming up, Charleston went to Cook High School and was a very talented football player for his high school team. He could have gone far with sports, but he chose the street route instead. At the age of 14, he was a leader of a juvenile gang that committed.
I put my homie on camera for the first time, bro. I got one of them I got one blooper where this nigga couldn't even fucking spell this. Yo, he was so high. He couldn't even spell his name, bro. I started looking at this nigga like, yo, are you serious right now? I'm like, hold on, bro. I gotta stop this shit. You tripping. I had to stop this shit and tell him, like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Like, that nigga's slipping, bro. Tweaking. Crazy.
Many crimes, including the one that led to him spending 7 years in prison. The specific crime that landed him in the pen was theft. According to reports, Charleston, along with his crew, went into a Foot Locker and attempted to steal a few varsity jackets. After they were confronted by a security guard, they ended up shooting him. Reports say that Charleston didn't snitch. He admitted to the crime and even labeled himself as a murderer, even though he wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. Him, along with his crew, were sentenced for murder under the Tarrant County, Texas law. Luckily,
wait. What the fuck? Hold up.
For his high school team, he could have gone far with sports, but he chose the street route instead. At the age of 14, he was a leader of a juvenile gang that committed many crimes, including the one that led to him spending 7 years in prison. The specific crime that landed him in the pen was theft. According to reports, Charleston, along with his crew,
yeah, that nigga's a rapist. I believe it. He telling motherfucking people to rape. He telling kids to rape motherfuckers and shit. He's a rapist. He knew he was doing this wild shit like this when he was a kid. Yeah. I don't know how old he was. I mean, I had my times and all, but hey, bro. Foot Locker. Never not one time that I thought to steal a fucking pair of shoes or anything got a fucking Foot Locker. Hey, bro. That nigga different.
Went into a Foot Locker and attempted to steal a few varsity jackets. After they
still,
were confronted
like
by a
said,
security guard.
You could go in Macy's, bro. What the fuck you gonna go in a Foot Locker for, nigga? You retarded, bro. Like, look, I'm telling you, this man's stupid.
Ended up shooting him. Reports say that Charleston didn't snitch. He admitted to the crime and even labeled himself as a murderer, even though he wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. Him, along with his crew, were sentenced for murder under the Tarrant County, Texas law. Luckily, his sentence was shortened after 4.
Wait. So you telling me one of his homies got shot by the security, right? And they died. And he got charged with the murder, right? And that's what the fuck he bragging about. He got one body and he did his time like a bro. This nigga sit here talk like he done motherfucking pulled the trigger himself. I thought this nigga done killed the nigga himself. He never did. Nigga, he took his he went in the store with his homies to rob Foot Locker and got one of his homies shot. And then he bragging about this shit like, and this nigga's an activist? Hey man, he going to hell, and whoever else follow that nigga going to hell. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Y'all can get at me in the comment section. I don't give a damn.
Correctional officers pleaded in court on his behalf. He was moved from the Texas Youth Council lockup to the Giddings State School in 19.
Nigga over here showing his muscles on the motherfucking camera, working out and shit, right? But soon as little old Soulja Boy pop out on his ass, this nigga want to pull out the mace. The mace that he put his life on, that's gonna guarantee work on everything and everybody, nigga. It work on mosquitoes, work on cockroaches, It work on spiders. Shit. It work on violent baby mamas too. And baby daddies. Shit, it might fuck your grandfather up. Chill.
84, where he was held until just a few months before his 21st birthday, meaning he spent the ages of 14 through 20 locked up.
You see Charleston with that mace, you better hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband too. Cause he out there macing everybody, nigga.
And I guess you can say that these years scared him straight, because upon release, he completely reinvented his life, turned himself around, and
he said it was like 21 to 12 niggas. I don't know how much motherfucking niggas it was. 21 or 12 niggas. But he said 21 to 12 niggas out there. He maced them all.
got back into school after receiving his college degree.
You know how fast you gotta be to mace 21 niggas, bro? That's coming at you, bro.
Charleston did some volunteer work at the Texas Juvenile Justice Department, and he also served as a volunteer chaplain for the prison reentry
Call that nigga Charleston Flash, nigga.
department. And welcome back, Tarrant
Flash
County.
White.
He showcased a new path in life through Instagram and YouTube, gaining over 200,000 followers on Instagram before deactivating it. His YouTube channel was taken down as well for unknown reasons.
Hey, yo, you look
Amidst
crazy,
this sudden
bro.
success, Charleston founded his HYPE program. HYPE stands for Helping Young People Excel. The main focus of his
And this is right here what I'm talking about. This is my main problem with this nigga. If he want to grab the minds of children, man, look, he ain't got to be acting a fool to do that. You get messages across without doing that. You know how many kids watch motherfucking Roblox games and people playing games and shit? It's so easy to do that and just be... Nigga, like, what the fuck? You over here, like I said, man, look, I ain't gonna say it anymore. This nigga's sick.
program was to keep young people focused on staying in school and out of trouble. He also wants to start a youth snitching program where they encourage young boys to start telling on people and not look at snitching as a bad thing.
Now, do they not know that these niggas kill kids? And the kids is gonna be more vulnerable, more easy to get. Nigga, they the ones that's gonna be walking. They gonna be walking back and forth to school by themselves, hopping off public transportation, in and out Ubers. Bro, you see what I'm saying? All he doing is creating more violence, bro. I think this nigga got a contract with the devil. And you see this nigga in the all, look, he in all red, look, red, black, and white. I'm done with that nigga. Look, bro.
You want to start a Boy Scout snitch organization?
Yeah.
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. This man said he want to start a Boy Scout snitch organization. My bad for keep pausing the video, but bro, this shit is shocking. Like, this man is tweaking, bro. Like, how you... What you gonna do? Preach to the kids to rape white women? 24/7? That said I wasn't gonna say it, but that shit right there is like that. They let him do this, man. Look, bro. Somebody put 10K on that nigga head too. He just can't get enough, man. He calling POs on niggas. He calling niggas bro, this nigga calling parole officers, probation officers on niggas and shit. And this man crazy, bro. He need to sit his old ass down somewhere. He don't even need to do all of this, bro. He made enough money. But see, that's how you know it's a role that he playing. And they making him do this shit. And it's gonna be sad. When he open this shit up, these boys gonna be getting touched. Like, shit gonna be going on with these little kids inside his little boys club or whatever. He, you know, grown ass man wanna, like, bro, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, I done seen too much of this nigga, bro. I know this nigga too well. Like, he crazy. I don't know how everybody support this nigga, man.
I wanna teach and train young
Screaming,
boys what snitching
rapists should be
is,
locked
what
up and this, that,
telling
and the
is.
third, but this
And I
nigga's
wanna
telling
create a
kids
Boy
to go
Scout
rape and stuff,
organization.
but this
These
nigga
niggas
free.
start telling
Ain't
in
nobody
school.
saying nothing to this
They the
nigga.
niggas who raise their hand and say, teacher, can I take names and tell you who talking when you leave the class?
And
What?
despite how
I ain't never seen nobody in class raise their hand and say, "Can I tell who talking in class when you leave?" When you leave, nigga, who the fuck cares who talk in class when the teacher leave the classroom? Nigga, the teacher left the classroom. This nigga gonna give me a headache.
much he's turned his life around and helped others, he's still frowned upon by many people. And
Nigga turned his life around by suing every job he motherfucking worked at. Purposely, nigga. He said it himself out the horse's mouth, nigga. He said he would get a job just to motherfucking sue their ass. Knowing that these jobs be fucked up. He gonna call OSHA, get that $10,000 check, and go apply for the next job. Call OSHA, get that $10,000 check, and go up. He said every motherfucking job he worked at, he sued successfully, nigga. And won 100%, nigga. Like, what? Something up with this man.
the Texas community, Charleston has a pretty bad rep for being a snitch because he assists the police in taking down drug and crime gangs in Fort Worth. He even called the police on one of his ops on live and told them that he's getting harassed.
My name is Charleston White. I'm a victim of a crime by a guy of a rolling 50 Crip. They call him 55 Street Crip, baby OG baby snap. He got a cell phone in prison and he's making threats to victims via.
Hey man, C-Dub about to be a sacrifice. He about to get murdered for motherfucking CW11, nigga, for real. I'm telling you, man. He about to get killed. This nigga playing. They already put money on this nigga head. Ain't no telling what other nigga put money on his head too. You know what I'm saying? Now it could have been more than one person put money on this nigga head 2 days ago. Like, that nigga crazy. There's no about to be a Charleston White pack going on in the air. And look, man, again, fuck that nigga because he preaching rape and all this crazy shit. You don't do that. Remember, like I said, man, Sodom and Gomorrah went down, right? Because of fucking rape. They ain't go down because of motherfucking gay and being gay and this, that, and the third. And they went down for fucking rape. That's how they was punishing people. Niggas thought they was gonna rape some angels and shit that they thought was regular men. Nah, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Crazy. You got me fucked up. Fuck I look like. Yeah. This nigga crazy, man. I'm just keep saying it.
Social media. He's recording threatening videos that's very terrifying.
He also received a lot of backlash for his comments he's made about George Floyd, King Von, and Nipsey Hussle. His whole message he was trying to push with these guys is pretty much saying that they caused their own deaths. He claims that the two rappers had opportunity after opportunity to get out of the situations that they were in, but decided to linger around and eventually face the consequences. George Floyd.
He right about that, but he also said fuck King Von. He also said fuck King Von mother. Look, man, it goes on and on and on. I ain't gonna keep saying this shit because I don't want to be repeating that shit. Like, put that energy out there. So I said, I don't fuck with Charleston White. Don't like that nigga at all. I don't know how people sit there and support this nigga, like I said. Like, once a nigga say rape, yeah, nah. You can't get nothing from me, man. Hell no.
On the other hand, Charleston just claims he's a straight-up criminal. He has even met up with FBG Duck's mother, Tuka's mother, and many more people hurt by losing a close one to gun violence. He really has a bad view on gangs and believes that they're nothing but bad for our community and serve no purpose. So his intentions aren't bad. He just has a different way of expressing his opinions that may offend some people.
Like 6ix9ine said when he came out, man, how does it feel to be the richest rat? You know what I'm saying? He said, feel good. Feel great. You feel like Batman. And that's what these niggas is. I feel like these niggas is really like on some Batman shit. Like, this shit is crazy.
Many people have spoken about these situations, but Charleston, he takes it too far sometimes. And that is another one of the reasons why they hate him.
You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, fuck King Von. King Von, them people were so goddamn bad. Why Lil Timmy still alive?
The Texas influencer had.
You see? What type of activism is that? What activists go and do that? What activists leave a message like that out there? Make these kids' minds go crazy, right? Get them mad and shit and go do some more killing, right? More corruption. That's what I'm saying. He preaching rape and murder at the same time, trying to lock them up. Hey, bruh. How you antagonizing people, trying to get them to commit crimes, and you supposed to be a fucking activist? I have not seen an activist tell kids to go shoot a motherfucker and get your get back. Like, bruh, this some new activism shit, huh? I ain't never see this shit before. Rosa Parks and none of them niggas ain't. You know, all them motherfuckers came to Martin Luther King, even though I don't fuck with Martin Luther King like that. They came to him wanting to motherfucking fight and overthrow the motherfucking president. Go to the White House and all of that. The government office, all of that shit. They want to fight back. Said, nah, we gonna fight. He said, no, we gonna fight with our words. That's why I don't like that nigga. Cause nigga, Jesus, when Jesus come, he ain't fighting with no fucking words, nigga. He can come in with a sword, nigga. Like, so I don't know what Martin Luther King was talking about. Like I said, he was on some motherfuckery, trickery shit too. You see his photos and videos. He's sitting back there with the motherfucking Illuminati members and shit with their legs crossed at tables and shit, drinking and laughing like, nigga, hold up, man. How the fuck you was sitting with the oppressors? Like, what? How you in parties with the oppressors? Drinking with them, sitting at these tables, shaking their hands, doing the Masonic handshakes and shit. Like, my nigga, you telling me that we could have overthrown the motherfucking government and the president a long time ago, but we listened to Martin Luther King Jr. talking about fight with words, nigga, and the Bible clearly tell us, nigga. See what happened when you listen to a man instead of fucking God? See what happened? What God tell you? All men lie, right? So what was he saying right there? Believe him before you believe another motherfucking person first, right? But what happened? White man got a motherfucking black man to act like a leader for black people, right? That whole I have a dream speech, listen to that shit again. Listen to it 20 times, 50 times, until it get through your head, right? That's just a vision of the New World Order.
As a character that he portrays to get under people's skin, and it works most of the time. This character is very disrespectful. He says vulgar things about the dead and salutes the people that commit the homicides. But it has gotten him so much attention that he's doing interviews with Say Cheese, Blad, and even DJ Academics. Charleston has been approached many times by gang members and people that just don't like him. The first person to approach him on camera was 600 Breezy. Charleston explained in an interview,
I rock with Breezo. Rock with Breezo heavy. That nigga approached Charleston White like a man. Charleston White tried to act like he was acting crazy as that and the third. Like, nigga, look, bro. He said your ass is old as hell. And he said your ass do this shit. He's like, alright, then at the end of that shit, they find out, alright, so you doing this shit for entertainment then. Yeah, alright, so you's a fucking entertainer then. And stay like, exactly, nigga. Like, nigga ain't want to do nothing. Nigga got all, when he walked away and shit, when that shit was dead, when that shit got deaded and shit. At the end of the situation, he by himself and shit. Charleston White, he in the car. He go live, start acting like a little bitch, talking about he feel like his niggas try to set him up and shit. He ain't had no gun with him. And then he had Breezo up in there approaching him, confronting him and shit. And nigga big as hell. Nigga like 6 foot tall, long reach, cocky. And then like, yeah, he had knocking me out and it's not. But then drop another video talking crazy. Like, nigga. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? You too old, man. You too old. Way too old. But like I said, they know what they doing. It's a role he playing. He gonna get himself killed. Breezy probably took note and was like, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna stay in my lane. Cause this nigga gonna get dealt with anyway. This nigga playing a role. If they know what happened to niggas playing these roles. I don't know if they really get killed or what, but just know when a nigga out of here and you don't see no videos about this nigga, I'ma be happy. And again, it's niggas in red, black, and white. Texas, nigga. Texas. Hey, man. Texas got a lot to do with ritual, sacrifice, and all of that shit when you look it up in Gematria. It's funny how you say Texas nigga. And what, nigga is 41 or 40, either 41 or 47, one of those numbers in Gematria. That's why most of these black artists, when they motherfucking drop and they hit on a billboard, they be at 41. They hit, all of them hit 41, 47 eventually. Like, for some reason, it's like they have to. But why? Because they black. And in Gematria, right, nigga equals 41 or 47. One of those shits. So, again, shit crazy. Slap right in the face if you understand this shit.
With real life productions that he was going to meet up with the movie producer to get his script and everything, and 600 Breezy happened to be there. When he arrived, Breezy and a group of guys met him in the room, and at first, Charleston thought he was being set up, so he cracked a joke to test the energy in the room. He then said Breezy started to ask a lot of questions, like what's your problem with people in Chicago, and what's your problem with King Von? They got into a verbal altercation, but nothing got too serious. And despite Charleston not knowing a single person in the room, he still stood his ground. After the video came out, Charleston made a response video saying Breezy stands about 6'2", so if he would have tried anything, the cops would have been there before a punch even landed.
The little nigga stand about 6'2", nigga probably can be a defensive end, nigga, for one of them NFL football team, nigga. So what y'all think, I'm gonna fight that young nigga? That nigga 20 years, something younger than me. Yeah, but one thing I know about the young nigga, he didn't want to fight with all them chains around his neck, but he was upset. He was very, very angry, and the nigga threatened me. Yeah, you don't know. I tried to call the police on him right then and there on this motherfucking ass.
Clearly, a lot of Charleston's opinions aren't too
crazy,
popular because
bro.
he has even got into it with former NBA player Steven Jackson after Charleston said what he said.
And now when he just fronted his move like that, right? See, they use Breezy, right? I feel like they use Breezy as like not a pawn, but to see how he'll react. You feel me? That's why they made sure he had no gun. Cause Charleston White also said like he felt like his niggas had something to do with that shit. Why would they allow him to approach him and confront him? Like why would they allow him to walk in the house and then tell him that this nigga's in there waiting for him? You feel me? So I feel like somebody paid or asked 600 Breezy to motherfucking do that shit just to see what he'd do without his shit on him and shit. He's gonna call the police. So now they know that he gonna call the police. They just gotta get up and kill him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hang around a nigga and put hands on him and it's done a third, cause all he gonna do is call the police on you and get your ass locked up. So they gonna have some randoms pull up on his ass. Watch, it's crazy. I see what the fuck going on, man.
About King Von and gave his opinion on snitching. Steven made a video trying to cancel Charleston and anyone who gives him a platform.
All my homeboys that I deal with, you know, solid ones, from the streets to the rap to NBA to football, all y'all that have some integrity. Everybody that keep giving these snitches and these people that only live to demean others to get some clout that ain't got nothing going on. If you giving these people a platform, you finna be in the same category with them.
Charleston wasn't a big fan, so he responded with multiple videos dissing Steven Jackson and anyone who agreed with him.
Say, boy, I got a whole bunch of them. I'm just like you got all your basketball trophies.
Yeah, Charleston White can't shoot. He got a whole body target practice. Motherfucking aiming papers. Like, bro. They told me if you need to get your gun, if you trying to get your gun license and you need a whole body target sheet to shoot at and shit, that's like you don't need a gun. That nigga crazy. I see why he used that damn pepper spray.
Shooting that goddamn, I got all mine. I saved everything. Yeah, I'm proud of this shit, boy. Look.
Steven Jackson actually.
Hell no, he said he proud. That nigga had like 100 bullet holes, nigga, on that side of the nigga head, nigga. Like, bruh. He ain't even got no aim. He shoot. That's why he had the mace, like I said, see? He don't need a gun. He gonna be shooting at the buildings everywhere. Cars, all types of shit. Nigga, he's practicing his shots. He ain't even in no situation he can't even aim. Like, my nigga.
He just went to O Block for a few days, and Charleston White said he wishes he got robbed out there. He also said grown men shouldn't have to check in with a bunch of little boys in some hood. But his most recent feud was with Soulja Boy. Charleston and Soulja Boy have already exchanged words before, after Charleston did a Say Cheese interview and spoke on the Atlanta rapper. In the interview, he was asked why he thinks all of Soulja Boy's ops died after their beef, and Charleston made a complete joke about it.
I Soulja Boy, nigga. Country Black said he was a punk. Yeah, Country Black still here. Yeah, my nigga Country Black talk real bad about that nigga. Man, listen. I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. And watch him you. Remember you was on your tiptoes, nigga.
Yo, that nigga look like he high, drunk off a pill, or that's MK Ultra. Like, bruh, something is going on with this nigga, bruh. Cause the way this nigga just turned and looked like that before he said that shit, it's like he had to get activated or something. Like something in him had to activate that shit. Like, I don't know, that nigga just looked mad weird, like a robot and shit. Like, hey, bruh. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You alright, buddy? Hold a snap like, Charleston. Hey, Charleston. You good, my nigga? Over here looking to the left and shit, looking to the right like that, man. What's wrong with you? Ask you a question, you over here. And then start getting up and shit. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You don't sit your ass down, boy.
After Soulja Boy saw this interview, he went left. He immediately went live, blowing on Charleston White, Say Cheese, and Vlad, asking who gave them permission to speak on his name.
Who gave y'all niggas authority? Nigga, don't bring my name up no more, nigga.
Soulja Boy, he aggravated.
Next nigga you bring up to your platform to speak on my name, I'ma come blow that shit up.
A month after this small back and forth, Charleston was out.
He bet chill out for Charleston, had him lock his ass up for motherfucking Draco bullet again. He already got locked up for having one bullet and shit. He better chill out. His dumb ass gonna go right back. Then he gonna come out looking more crazier than he did. Sometimes I be feeling, I'm like, yo, this nigga Soulja look crazy, bro. Why his lip look like that? His lip ain't never looked like that before. Look like somebody just punched him in his shit. Like somebody split his shit before.
Out shopping with his crew in Miami when Soulja Boy, along with 11 other guys, pulled up in a Sprinter van and approached a Fort Worth influencer, claiming that they just wanted to talk things out. A few words were exchanged, and once things started to get too rowdy, Charleston pulled out his police-grade mace and let loose on all of Soulja Boy's crew. After the altercation, Charleston went live and confirmed the rumors, further explaining how the entire situation went down.
Man, that nigga say, bro, you maced me? Yeah, nigga.
I can't lie, the whole thing.
It looked like he had a wire on behind his shirt too. Nigga look like he tired. Yeah, he playing a role. He's stupid. That's what he get.
It was hilarious. I hope Soulja and his crew are alright, but at least they know not to mess with Charleston again. He even got shirts made that say, "Oh shit, bro, you tripping," because he said that's what Soulja Boy said after he got maced. Man, this dude is a character. But others didn't take their situation so seriously, because literally 2 days later, a Paru approached him while he was out and tried to fight him. However, I don't think the Paru was serious, because in the video, you can see Charleston's crew tossing the gang member and nothing popped off. So after this, he went live and declared war on all gang members. It was hilarious, but this is just another one of his taunts that he does for attention. Charleston definitely isn't going to go out looking for gang members, but as he's shown us many times, he will defend himself if someone tries anything. Make sure you watch this next video if you enjoy.
That nigga moved back behind, was that a female? Like, bro, how the hell you just walk behind a woman? You got all them niggas out there, nigga, like... man, I gotta watch that video, because it ain't really look like they was taunting them and shit, you feel me? Like, they ain't even approached, bro. Like, nigga walked up to him and shit. And did whatever he did. I don't know, he shook his hand or whatever the fuck that was, but yeah, he walked up to him and then took some steps back and shit. Them niggas never stepped forward to that nigga, so I don't know what you talking about. I'm gonna check that video out.
Like this one.
This nigga play too much. Alright, man. Y'all niggas know I don't rock with Charleston White. Like I said throughout the video, man. Smash that like and subscribe button. Tell me what y'all think about Charleston White. How y'all feel about this nigga. His motherfucking antics and shit he be pulling, man. He crazy. But I'm dropping another video, man. I'm out. Gang, gang.